Hi fifth graders, I'm Mrs. McAvoy and I get to make music with you today. Today we're going to be talking about bucket drumming. This was a new project that we got to embark on at Donley this year thanks to the generous donation of Home Depot and Lowe's and an awesome community supported Donors Choose project. Now, I'm guessing you may not have a 5-gallon bucket and a pair of drumsticks sitting around your house, so everything we're going to do today will start without instruments, and then at the end we can talk about ways to adapt it to your house. The song I'm going to teach you today is called Sevens. I think the name is kind of interesting because while the movements take place in groups of sevens, the song is in duple meter, which means the beats are actually in groups of 8. On that last beat, you'll always rest. Let me play the whole thing for you one time on the bucket drum, and then I'll show you what it looks like with our body percussion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This song really only has 4 sets of moves. It's just that each set is repeated 2 times. The first set is the easiest one. Be careful not to go too fast or by the end you won't be able to keep up. The first move is just to pat your knees 7 times. Don't forget to rest before you do it the second time. Ready? Here's the tempo. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The second set of beats alternates patting and clapping. Again, don't forget to rest on the 8th beat and then start on patting again. Let's just try the second set of beats alone. Here's the tempo. Ready, go. Pat, clap, pat, clap, pat, clap, pat, rest. Pat, clap, pat, clap, pat, clap, pat, rest. We're going to put the first 2 sections together now. First, we'll do 2 sets of 7 pats. Then, we'll do 2 sets of pat claps. Here's the tempo. Ready, go. Pat, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Pat, clap, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The pattern in the 3rd section starts to get a little trickier. It looks like this. Pat, clap, snap. Pat, clap, snap, pat. Let's try it really slow all together. Here's the tempo. Ready, go. Pat, clap, snap, pat, clap, snap, pat. Good. You notice that instead of counting to 7, I'm saying the words of each movement. It really helps your body and your brain coordinate if you can say those words while you're doing it. Here's the tempo. Ready, go. Pat, clap, snap, pat, clap, snap, pat. Feel free to pause the video here and practice this section as many times as you need to make sure you've got it down. Great. Let's put the first 3 sections together. Remember, section 1 is groups of 7 pats. Section 2 is 7 pat claps. And section 3 is our pat, clap, snap. Remember, each section happens 2 times. From the beginning, here's the tempo. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now it's time for the last section, section 4. This is where things get really tricky. Here are the moves broken down really slow. Pat, cross, pat, clap, snap, clap, pat. Let me break that down again. Pat, cross, pat, clap, snap, clap, pat. Try it with me. Remember to say the words as you're doing it. Here's the tempo. Ready, go. Pat, cross, pat, clap, snap, clap, pat. Good. Let's try it again. Here's the tempo. Ready, go. Pat, cross, pat, clap, snap, clap, pat. Think you can do it 2 times in a row? Let's try it. Ready, go. Pat, cross, pat, clap, snap, clap, pat. Pat, cross, pat, clap, snap, clap, pat. Feel free to pause the video as many times as you need to practice each section individually. When you're ready, let's try putting all 4 sections together. Section 1, just patting. Section 2, patting and clapping. Section 3, pat, clap, snap. And section 4, with the pat, cross, pat. You'll notice I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for both sections 1 and 2. For sections 3 and 4, I'll switch to the words of the movements to help me remember and hopefully to help you too. Here's the tempo. Ready, go. Pat, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Pat, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Pat, clap, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Pat, clap, snap, pat, clap, snap, pat. Pat, clap, snap, pat, clap, snap, pat. Pat, cross, pat, clap, snap, clap, pat. Pat, cross, pat, clap, snap, clap, pat. Were you able to keep up? When you've paused the video and practiced a few more times, then you're ready to try it a little faster. Here's the tempo. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's go back to the bucket drums. Even if you don't have a 5-gallon bucket around your house, you probably have something that can work like a bucket. Even if it's just an upside down bowl, an upside down pot, or some leftover container of cottage cheese or yogurt. For drumsticks, you can again use any sort of utensil or a pencil or even sticks that you find outside. Some of our moves will translate to the drum just fine, but others we'll have to be creative with. Instead of patting our legs, we can tap the top of our drum. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Instead of clapping, we can tap our drumsticks or pencils or whatever together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Instead of the snap, you'll have to get creative. I tapped the floor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And in place of the cross, you'll have to make up your own move there too. I chose to tap the side of my bucket. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ready to put them all together? Let's go. Here's the tempo. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Thanks for making music with me today, 5th graders. If you are able, I know your teachers would love to see a video of you performing sevens, either with body percussion or whatever percussion you found around the house. If you're not able, at least send us an email telling us how you've been keeping music a part of your life while we're away. Thanks again for watching.